heavy body paints are on one side and the soft body are on the other. All right, so what we're going to do for this wheeze, here's the white I mixed up, and I mixed up some purple. They gave me this beautiful teal, so I thought we'd use that. They gave me sunshine yellow. I don't know if I'll use the yellows and the blues for this one, but I might use some of this rose gold. Kind of wish they'd give me full-on gold, but I didn't feel like mixing up any. So do I feel like those 4 colors are enough to experiment? You know, probably. Let's put our gloves on. Now I debated no end. Like, what do I want to do to try this paint out? Because there's so many things, you know, so many different techniques. But I think what we'll do is similar to what we did on the last painting, and do just a, get my hair, because this is my last chance. Once I get my hands goofy in paint, I can't do anything. So for a 10 by 10 canvas, I think it's a half cup for 11 by 14. So a half cup would be more than enough. Want to do that in this one or that one? I'll stick with this one, I guess. So first I think I'm going to just layer some paint on here. I'm going to do that one now to switch up. That does have a bit of a scent to it. Let's see. I'm going to just shake it too. Let me shake these up there. All right, let's try layering some paint in here. So I mixed up these two, and then these two are ones that they gave me. I can open it. There we go. So this is the consistency there. I think I won't do too many layers of this. Layer it with the white, I think, again. A little bit anyway. And this, I was so happy when they gave me this teal. This is a color I would have ordered anyway. So that was happy. I'll put some of that in there. A little hard to pour it out of these jars, I have to say. But that's okay. And I mixed up some purple too. I have a feeling the ones I mixed up might be a little bit thicker, which makes sense because they give you the pouring media. What they ought to do, not that I know, but what they might consider doing would be to thin the pouring medium, because when you add the paint to it, it's going to end up thicker. Like this, what they sent me is quite nice and thin to work with. Where's the cap for that? There's the cap for that. Try that again. Put a little bit more of this in there. Do just one more layer, I think. Oh, that came out nice and easy. Put this in here. What I like about the jar, though, is should keep it nice. And that's already, is that already up to a half cup? Pretty much. Pretty much. I'll put a little bit more of the purple in there. And we'll end up with that, and then a little more of this teal, since I do like the color so much. And maybe a dollop more purple. That should be more than enough paint to see us through this little canvas. I was going to spread some white down, but I mixed so much paint in there, I don't think I need it. So let's see if we can. I'm going to see if I can clean these jars before I put the lids back on. That should set for a little bit anyway. Set that over there, let it set there. Lid on that one. Let's see, this one, I think I did pretty well. I'm going to get some squeeze bottles at some point. These are actually, what they sent me here are samples, so they don't come in the nice squeeze bottles. So if you order the real stuff, they come in a nice squeeze bottle for you. I like these pre-mixed ones, but I already bought all that paint, so I kind of want to use it in something. I don't know, maybe $60 worth of maybe even more worth of paint there, so I don't want to think I'm not going to use it, because then I bought all pre-mixed. And then we'll clean this one too. Let's try and get that a little less ew. Well, that's something to do while you wait for your paint to set, huh? Clean up after yourself. I think I might do too. I'm just going to throw this sheet away that it was on. I meant to do that anyway. Next time I paint, I want a different palette sheet anyway. Throw that away. Okay, well. Oh, you know what I'd like to do? I wonder if I have any plastic sheeting. I don't think so. I that's thrown away most of what came with canvases recently. I was thinking I might want to, you know, I could put a glass sheet down if I have my glass sheet. That I could put underneath there. And it'll catch that paint. I had a glass sheet. Where did I put that? Well, we don't really need it. It's just a thought. One thing I like to have handy when I do pouring is I like to have a couple rocks handy, because if I have extra paint, I pour them onto rocks. And I put them outside my studio. I'll use that one. So keep those handy at least. I was thinking if I could find that glass sheet. Oh, can I look over there? And I could put that underneath, and that could catch the paint, which is both easier to clean up and easier to peel off if you want skin. I might just use that. I'm going to put this underneath it. So, oh, there it is right behind me. As soon as I give up. I'm going to put this sheet of, this little sheet of glass. Got this at the dollar store. Put that underneath there. All right, one more time, scratch my nose and have a sip of tea. I'm going to figure this has sat here long enough. So should we try that waterfall pour again, or just like a straight one? That waterfall one was kind of nice. Could do that again. Kind of enjoyed that. So what I did was I kind of lent it on something. I wonder if that's leaning on something enough. Not sure. Oh, maybe that was the problem. So if I did that, I should put that like that. Another one underneath. Give it a slight angle. Well, here goes nothing, guys. It's quite a bit thicker. It takes a while to get there. Fine now. Just do little circles here. It's too fast. Coming out too fast. Let's slow that guy down there. There we go. It's kind of pretty. It's sort of making sort of angel wings in a sense. At least that's what it looks like to me, like a little pair of wings. So there just a little bit. Coming out a little too fast again. Should be plenty of paint, jeez. Still just keep them pouring there and the paint just keeps on coming. Get another canvas and put it under it. Suppose it doesn't matter. Most of what they sent me was a free sample anyway. That's kind of interesting. See what it does at the end here. Should get down to that white at some point. Don't see much white in here at all at this point. But that teal is really pretty. The rose gold, I don't know if I'm as fond of, but let's see how it looks when it spreads out here. You know, I might stop this and save the rest of that. I don't know that I need it. Well, let's go ahead. I always say that and then I don't have quite enough and it drives me nuts. So let's go ahead and just use it up. Oop, maybe not pour it out quite so fast as that. More gently. I might actually what they term wreck this and go through it. I think I might. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go through the center again and create a whole different one coming through here. See what that does for us. I'm all the way down here again. Maybe just pour that down at this end. And we've got some white coming through here. It's going to run off the edge if I keep this up. Let's see, there's a little paint left in there. I feel like I've, more than covered it at this point. So let's see here. What this does when we start spreading it out. It's quite a pretty, like I said, it looks like a little wing or something there. It's kind of pretty. I don't know really where I'm going with this. Yeah, this is quite lovely here. I quite like that. That side of it there. I like that better. I'll put some of these down here. See if I can catch some paint on those. Oh. I'm going to bring this over here. I think I like that better than this, so I'm going to get rid of some of this, I think. Can just all go right on off the side there. This has so much more form to it, doesn't it? That's where that center was in there. Well, it certainly moves nice. Moves quite nice over the canvas. At least it has been. A little trouble with this one's corner here. There we go. Not much cell action going on there. This is quite pretty here, but now it doesn't really go with the rest of it, so now I'm not too sure what to do there. I'll go ahead and just get the canvas covered, worry about covering that canvas at this point, and see where we're at. Let us see then what they're at is. And this Mystery Explorer. Let's bring that down a little bit as we go. It's catching here and there. I'm just going to grab it a little bit, help it along. Much as I like that, the rest of it is consistent within itself, and that really doesn't go, so I'm going to see if I can just flow that right on off there, and at least we'll have one consistent thing. Well, I like the paint. The next thing will be is if I have a issue with it, which I may. You never know in these things. Boy, I sure had more than enough paint. I misestimated how much paint I'd need on this guy. I thought I would need a lot more than apparently I did to cover a 10 by 10 canvas. Well, you know, like I said, I'm always not putting on enough, and I was really afraid I was going to do that again. Just trying to get it to come down that last little bit. As I said, the rest of it looks sort of consistent, but then this one part doesn't go with the rest, so I'm thinking if I can flow that off there, then the rest of it at least go together. I may do something else with it, but at least it'll be consistent. Might use it as a background even or something, I haven't decided. It's quite pretty though. The colors actually ended up working pretty well, even with that color I wasn't too sure about. And that last little bit, if we come down that last little bit, I think we got something there. And I think that's it. Yep, now at least it's consistent. Let's see, did we get the sides covered too? Oop, boy, that part's very gooey. One corner, we didn't get the side. That's pretty good. We'll probably come back anyway. Oh, good, I've got a bottom one there. Oh. Let's just cover that a little bit. That one corner kind of goofed up. Let's turn it, see if we can get that corner a little bit. Boy, the colors are super pretty. Nothing like a metallic. I love metallics. Metallics cover a multitude of sins. Well, there we are. I mean, it's covered. Where's that one side? There's one side that wasn't covered. No, I guess now it's all covered. Okay. I don't know if we'll leave it like that. We might, we might use it for something else. Use it as a background or something. Let me set it to one side here. Actually, I'm going to hold this. I'm going to move these. It's an advantage to putting that glass down. I hadn't even realized. I'm going to put that there because I just realized I did not use the torch on it. So let's do that too, because I can see some bubbles forming. I might even dip another canvas. I've got so much paint left. Okay, let's get ourselves together here a bit. Well, our closest proximity. All right. I'll hit this with the heat wall and see what happens. I should have done this before I stretched it. Totally forgot. I guess I was too excited. I see some things coming out. There are some cells forming. There are. But we'll do this and then I'll try and just move it a little bit, you know. Let me lift it again and see if we can move it just that little bit. So it was, I lost a little leg of it. Makes it a little harder to hold. Still dripping. Still got some movement left in there. Well, I sure like the colors, and it flowed nice and easy. So I guess the next question will be is if I have any problems with it. Let me put that pin back under there if I can. They tend to slip out when it's wet. It can be really annoying. Not sure if I can get that back in there or not. I don't want to mess it up trying. On the other hand, now I guess I'll leave it. I'll try and find a piece of wood to set that on. I'm going to set up a little thing for it to sit on. You know, it's pretty. It looks almost like the inside of an abalone shell. You know, that looks a lot like that. Wow, yeah, it really does. Those colors are perfect for abalone. Well, let's get it together, and then we'll see how it dries. Wow, all out of paper? Got plenty of paper towels. Put those down. Oh, I'm going to use this one that I used for the other paint. I don't need this anymore. That thing is dry. Right, let's do that. And I think I'll put maybe a piece of wood down because I lost that one little corner of it. I'm afraid it won't be stable without it. Let's try it. It's really pretty though. The colors are just gorgeous. We'll see if we want to do anything to enhance that after it dries. Add a little more detail or something to it. But